sitting beneath Tightwad Hill, California Memorial Stadium in Berkeley. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Cal Golden Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game, he told me this is a big challenge for them just from a time zone standpoint. He's tried to do a lot of research with his sports information and sports performance coaches to make sure their team is prepared and ready to fight this east to west time zone travel. We'll see if they're able to perform well here today. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Golden Bears headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. The run inside. It's Fletcher. Makes it past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. Powers through. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And you could tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You gonna leave that open? Okay, I'm gonna take it right now.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. They'll run play action. Working that left side now. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's got it on the right. Touchdown, Hurricane! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They go play action with Sangapolitelli. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Here's Darian Menson a throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. A give to Brown. And they're able to make the tackle.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And I feel like the defense needed that stop. Are already giving up a touchdown, early in this football game. They put another drive together, but great job blowing up, getting that 3rd down stop, and hopefully forcing the field goal.
He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looks as if he's going to run it. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard. Big 3rd down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on 3rd down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
Got his man. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. In front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Mensah throws for the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
He'll pull it down and run. Still running at the 40. Touchdown, Canes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's the danger on defense about playing this guy. You've got to keep him in the pocket. If you let him get outside, he can hurt you throwing it, or he can take off and kill you. And that's what he did right there. Moving forward, they have got to do a better job containing this QB.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line.
Oh, block somebody, fam.
Loss of a couple.
What?
Boy, it was like the defender heard the play call. He was ready for that one.
One of the things is diagnose and go get it. They saw it and they went and got it. They were not letting that ball go to the wide side of the field.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Final play of the quarter coming. Sangapolitelli from the gun on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
He's going to run it. Runs through the tackle. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, the ground game.
Damn.
Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse as this defense is ready for this guy. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw. When you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that throw.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Hell, I can't get the hell
off.
off.
The quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Wide receiver going in motion. Sangapolitelli, play action. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Took them nearly the entire first half, but finally a red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Could be an alley. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cal.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Here's Mensah to throw. Oh, they had the screen all set up on first down, and he couldn't make the catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The corners are walked up tight. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
Well, that just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his baller wide receiver. He was double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And defensively on 3rd down, man, that is absolutely your goal. You want to play top down, play back. If they want to dump the ball.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it.
Oh, it's right there, bro.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another day.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Yeah, and you hear it all the time. Coaches talk about it. Don't throw across your body. Don't throw across your body. These guys nowadays, they do it more and more because they're more athletic and they can change their arm angles all the time. But right there, it was an incompletion. It was an interception. So you might get like a little bit of a yell from your coaches, but nothing too big.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
Snagged out of the air. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Mensah. Pulls it in. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Past the 50, the 40, the 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Cal! A pick 6.
And that is such a critical mistake for this offense, man. Such an opportunity to add to the lead, put more points on the board, keep the momentum, but sometimes you just get a little bit too aggressive. And Palmer, they pay for it in a big way.
And that's one where the defense gave up some yards early in the drive, and you're wondering, you know, is the opponent going to score here at the end of the first half? But they're just waiting for one mistake, and they take advantage of the opportunity, jumping that pass in the air, picking it off, taking it all the way to the house, and now taking the lead.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back.
Ooh, they call pass on the
incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good.
Oh, stupid ass pass on the front.
And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And the Canes will kick it away to start the second half.
Nah, bitch. I'm just playing with every team, bitch.
That is a decision he will likely
I'm going A all the way through Z just to play with everybody.
Down at the 10. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throwing Sangapolatelli.
Ooh, fuck. Ah!
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Really nice job by the defense. Here in the second half, they've got to have the mentality with the lead. If we just don't give up any more points, we get the W. We got to make big plays on 3rd down. They made a big one there.
This whole bag.
Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up him.
I forgot who be back there. I didn't play these niggas so many damn times. God damn. Shit.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll start on the ground with Brown. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Brown again. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
There he from the gun on 3rd down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I like quarterbacks that are being aggressive, but moving forward, if your guy's not open downfield, it's okay just to check it down to a tight end or a running back and take them.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Mensa.
Oh, fuck.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. You talk about taking the wind out of a crowd. A 4th down conversion will do that.
Yeah, they were jacked up in here, excited. The fans get loud, rush the passer, and how about the conversion? The big 4th down conversion here in the 3rd quarter to give yourself some life in a tight ball game.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Right down the middle. All by himself. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field.
Oh, what the fuck? I'm waiting to look at my screen.
And remember, he can return it. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. Looks like he's going to bring it out.
Yeah.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Sangapolatelli. Grabbed in the middle. It's Perry. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Motion from the back. To the air on second down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, that's a killer. 2nd and inches, you want to take a shot and make a big play, but now it turns a 3rd down situation that could have been really good to a 3rd and long, and this offense now has to execute at a high level.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. JKS throws to the wideout. Got his man. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Got a little grass.
God damn.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Motion from the wideout. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Sets up the screen. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Quarterback making checks. Jaron Kiave Songopolitelli makes the catch. It's Thomas. Smashes through the tackle. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Oh, Ty, shit, that's an good
Great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Songopolitelli on the play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's kind of how their days go, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
He's going to take off. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
You know, as a quarterback, when you make good decisions like that, your coordinator and play caller are going to keep dialing up these RPO-type plays, right? Nobody open. You're not forcing the football into traffic. You're not freaking out and throwing it away or running out of bounds. Just go get what you can get. It's a positive play for the offense.
Throwing Songopolitelli. Under fire. And down he goes.
Damn.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. He might want another play. From the gun on third down, Sangapolatelli. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bear. The Golden Bears with an answer.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with a win.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it out nearly to the 35-yard line, corralled and brought down. They'll mark it at the 34. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field.
Oh, that's my shit.
Here's Mensah to throw. Fires toward the target.
Oh, my God. Oh,
And this
I hate playing these niggas, bro. Fuck.
Confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down. That's not a running play. That's a passing play.
I really hate
in a
playing
rhythm,
these niggas,
feeling
bro.
good about themselves.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and
I
secure
played
the
against
victory.
Ole Miss. They must have
It'll be
whooped
a
my
first
ass,
down
too.
from the 49-yard line.
Fuck.
Wants to go right back downfield. Oh, he makes the catch.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Punch it out of the air.
Damn.
Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he...
There's a little room there. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
The Canes will try to run off the clock in the final minute. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Fletcher. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
My record's shit right now. That's because I'm playing with all these sorry-ass teams on this hoe.
The Golden Bears. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Got stopped on first down.
Niggas been doing me so damn bad. I had a couple upsets, though.
Trying to punch
Oh, that's my fault.
Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. Cal uses its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Defense showing the dime package. A big play coming up here in this tight game in the fourth. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Cal will use its final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. And the field goal unit stays put. They will try to deliver the haymaker and deck them with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
Damn, niggas still not playing in the right spot. I got on there. What the fuck?
The
Niggas all standing around it, dude.
Alright,
Niggas.
That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And he's not going to take the touchback.
This shit. Oh.
Down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Damn.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Sangopolitelli. Got it in the middle. It's strong. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. They go play action with Sangopolitelli. Here comes the heat. Changing on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging.
Oh, they got that hoe. I guess it did.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just
damn, I could have really won that hoe. One more. Ooh, hell no. Oh.
Glad to have you with us from Mount Pleasant, Michigan, Kelly Short Stadium. It's the Sacramento State Hornets and the Central Michigan Chippewas. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Thanks, Reese. Talked to Coach Drinkell before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather.
Dude. Oh, I haven't seen a nigga play with this nigga yet. I have not seen a nigga play with him yet. It's good to see people playing with sorry ass teams. Look, I ran 5 games in a row against Miami.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
And the Chippewas now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Off play action. Finds his man.
Yeah,
It's Nelson. Could not make his way to the corner. That play looked as if it had a chance to be productive, but the open field tackle stopped it.
And it's tough to get a running back one-on-one on the ground in the open field. You want guys swarming to the football to try to make that play, but understand that guy's a weapon. Good job by the defense seeing it, breaking on the football, getting him on the ground.
I'm not sure you have much in the script to convert a 3rd and this long on the opening drive. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Rushes on.
Whoa! I didn't see Buddy. Need to sit next to him and then block him.
And that is how you set the tone as a defense. On the first drive of the game, you're not just getting a 3 and out. You're not even just getting a turnover.
Deep in the field.
But you actually score points with the safety to open this thing up.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Makes a catch at the 10. got the quick
Oh,
completion.
my God.
Breaks a tackle, and he might have room.
Oh, what the fuck? He didn't catch him?
And he scores! Touchdown, Sacramento State.
Oh,
how
pump
nice
from
is
the
it
dive.
to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. From inside the 10, here he comes. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So we got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
The Chippewas peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Dropping back, it's Flores. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and I just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the fourth play of the drive. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone.
Damn, gotta get off that
to get the
shit.
score right there, but it falls incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone.
Probably
It's
shit.
picked off, and they ruin the drive.
I
with
did
a
it to myself.
turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he I think just invoke the fear of God into this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Running inside, it's Townsend. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Peters. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Quarterback keeps it.
Got you in there first.
Bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical in the line of scrimmage by this offense.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Yeah, it's not
solid
fucking
pickup
up.
of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Buying some time. On the move at the 30. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
And the Chippewas are flying down the field. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Still looking on the move. A shot toward the end zone. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Flores. Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Smashes in between the uprights. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The run inside. It's Curtis. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Spits it out to the back. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Yeah, and the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Flores.
Whoa, everyone supposed to go to him. I pressed 2 buttons at once.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going for it all. Upstairs to make the catch. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop?
Finding some room. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Chippewas come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to change this route. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Oh, no.
Behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting...
Fuck no. They gotta show me.
It's a turnover.
They gotta show me.
Might
Give
have
me
to
that
give
shit
that
back.
coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Third down for the offense after recovering their own fumble. To the air, it's Flores. He's got it.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Intercepted, a first-half turnover.
Ah, do it to my fucking self. I could just be down by 30 yards. Are you fucking doing?
This offense starts deep in a hole. They'll start this drive with a pass.
Oh, you can't be serious. I swatted.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows.
Yeah, I could have fucking interception for sure.
Coverage, and he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush, he didn't hurry, he took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Lost, the defense is wide open. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Oh, shit. She almost fucked up.
Just enough time for 1 final play in this half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Moving out to the right. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half.
That's been no reason I'm losing. I fucked myself over 2 times. Oh, he gets the ball
and
back.
The Chippewas will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like, the running game isn't a
This
big...
shit's so ass.
Catch it, he's free.
I can't swat for shit. Is what you're telling me?
That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Like, that's a swat, fail. I swatted.
Individual effort by the wide receiver.
He's straight,
after the
though.
catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20.
Whoa.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's complete to the right. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board.
And listen, y'all know
I shouldn't be losing. Fuck, I fucked up.
Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Almost a little bit more on that return. He's chased out of bounds at the 30 in good starting position for this offense. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Their first possession of this 3rd quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with nice hands on the right sideline as he has it for a huge gain.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? Defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is humming.
I wish niggas from blood.
On that one, it'll be no gain on the play.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Into the third quarter of this edition of Midweek Action, it's 2nd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The play action fake. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. You always hear put it on the tight end's body, Jesse, but with this guy, you don't have to all the time.
No, he's got long arms, Reese, and he's athletic. I mean, this guy can jump. He can go vertical. He can go horizontal. That, my friend, was a stab. That was incredible.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10.
Oh, get a stiff arm, fam.
He
Fuck.
swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Pulls it in.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
The Chippewas will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. On the option. Quick toss. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Central Michigan. Great job by the back on the option. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's reeled in. It's Williams.
Whoa.
A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. So
maybe some room here. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
God damn.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Looking downfield on first down. On the left side,
He can't guard nobody. I see that now.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start will just increase the degree of difficulty. It's 2nd and 7.
Oh, wow, it can move.
Too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down.
Come on, bro. Where the fuck is everybody at?
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
And, man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You got them where you want them. You backed them up on 3rd down. You knew they were going to throw the football, but they just couldn't stop them. They give up the 1st down, and time is running out. This defense is going to have to get aggressive.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Back looking for the goal line. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you could tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing a 3rd down.
Five defensive backs on the field as they desperately try to keep them out of the end zone late. He stopped just inches short, had a good catch, tried to get it in, but was denied.
And after that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
And the O will stay out there and go for it on 4th and inches. Trying to barge in.
Oh, wow. He bounced off the fucking lineman.
Touchdown, Sacramento State.
Damn.
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Central Michigan offense takes the field to go to work. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. Back to pass, it's Flores. Throws to the tight end. The incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
I like the idea defensively here, too. Now, you got the lead. It's the second half. You can play more zone coverage. Trust your athletes on the back end to break on the ball and make something happen like they did right there, forcing the incompletion.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires to the middle. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Chippewas want to crank the tempo. And once again, you see how valuable the tough little slot. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Whoa, he underthrew the fuck out that shit.
His head has to be spinning.
That's over. Damn, he just underthrew these fuck under that. What the fuck?
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Curtis. At the 35, he's got room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
And that's why this guy is so dangerous. He's an explosive play just waiting to happen, and it doesn't have to come just handing the football off. That was a simple check down throw, but he got it to him in space, and all of a sudden he does the rest, right? He's able to see the field. He's making people miss. He's got tremendous contact balance and speed. They get an explosive play in the passing game on a simple check down throw to the running back.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
You know, for this quarterback late in the game, you just need to have a better concept of the situation. Can't take sacks at this juncture. And I know that the play gets thrown off, the timing's off, and you're forced to roll out. But if nobody's open, either run the ball, get what you can, get out of bounds, or throw that thing away. Can't take negative plays at this point.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Fires to the middle. What a job by the way out and make the catch. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th.
He can't fucking throw deep for shit.
And almost another interception for this defense. They've been picking him off like crazy. They've shut down this passing attack, creating so many big plays. This defense is dialed in, locked in, and really creating havoc for this offense.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Here's a throw downfield late.
Oh, I can't. Oh, he dropped
trying
it.
to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for
He
it again here on 4th down.
Quarterback is
Obviously
horrible.
trailing,
What
we're in
the
the
fuck?
2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Nice move to keep running. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, this offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play here late in this 2-minute situation if they're going to get the win.
Got room to work.
Oh, I did not mean the first set.
But he's got 10 yards and they'll move the chains. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The Chippewas back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking downfield, it's Flores. Under fire. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
I think this team knew coming in today they needed to be able to run the football, and they were going to have to get some of that production from the quarterback, and he just broke off his longest run of the game so far. That was critical for his confidence, for this offense's confidence, and right now if you're on defense, you've got to find an answer for this guy.
They need this field goal to get back to within 1 possession. It's a fake. He's looking to pass. The mad header lives. Les Miles back from oblivion. Fakes. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when is panicking ever?
Get my head put there. Oh.